here, the fifth thing must Mr. CASSPER NYOVEST. His fifth album titled A.M.N. Now it's finally here. It's on our phones everywhere, but except for Fakaza. Don't follow the album, please. But anyways, my name is Mavuso Reloaded and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today we are reacting to the fifth thing by Mr. CASSPER NYOVEST, an album titled A.M.N. Now. It has 20 tracks. So let me tell you my thoughts and my opinions about the album. Let's get into the reaction. Before we get anywhere, let's see if CASSPER NYOVEST's latest album titled A.M.N. Now, is it a hit? Oh, maybe. It could never happen. It could never happen. Shebeleza is a song written by Bonginkosi, who is singing this song. Zola 7. Zola 7 is singing the song and he has given it to CASSPER NYOVEST, and CASSPER NYOVEST decided to let the song open the album. It's very gospel infused and it brings off a very distinct tone. It can bring you down, calm you down, and the album starts off very calmly. So the good thing about this song is that it transitions to the next song, which is titled To Whom It May Concern, a song which started a lot of things. The album goes on to one of one. I mean, one of one is where CASSPER is actually describing his greatness. It's a song where he's actually saying, he wrote a song about his father and how he feels about his father, praising him. But the people in the general public decided to discredit him, not giving his props, but they went on to praise people who sing about girls, strippers, booty, and drugs. I mean, that to be honest, people have this mentality of what rap is. They think rap is all about singing about boobs, booty, drugs, lean, which is not. People can really get to their pen game and write their hard thoughts, felt feelings on a rap song, and people will be like, no, that shit trash, bro. No, child, please, you are the person who's trash. That is a song which features Boggie, and it's where CASSPER actually speaks about his life. It kind of reminds me of I Hope You Bought It from his first album, Tweezy. It gives off a very sad, low down, stripped down, actually CASSPER just speaking his mind and speaking about the industry, and I think being blackballed at some point, and how people actually saying he's changed and people miss the old CASSPER. And it's just a lot of feelings and a lot of things said in that song. So I really think when you listen to Thoughts, you should listen to every lyric and actually dissect the lyrics in order to understand. And then we move on to my personal favorite, Loco. Loco is a song which is crazy. It gives off a very crazy beat, and it gives so much positivity, and it gives you it just makes you feel great about yourself at some point, because that shit mad. Loco, that crazy, y'all. I can't take that. Where actually CASSPER himself tells us what things that he can't take, like fake people. He can take that disloyal people, he can take that ungrateful people, he can take that, and a very interesting part is that people who don't rap, but more especially he did say the people he really can't take is not the old uncles of hip hop, the people who think they know hip hop the most, or the people who actually discredited him for Tito Mboweni, which is kinda odd because I think Tito Mboweni was one of the biggest tracks in 2017. That song made waves, it created trends, it's still iconic till this very day. I don't understand why people thought that was not a rap song. The hook was actually very catchy. It's a catchy song. I mean, one thing CASSPER is gonna do is make a catchy hook, and a catchy hook brings you a catchy hit, which is why the number one is a hit. And if you think the number one is not a hit, please child, go get your brain checked, because that shit mad. Let go. And then we move on to Indoor. One thing I was very surprised about on this album, on this song, vocals. When I heard that CASSPER has vocals, this is CASSPER's vocals, I screamed. I mean, I didn't think he can pull those vocals off. I mean, I was like, okay, who's singing that part? And then someone on Twitter asked him, and he's like, okay, I'm singing that chorus and all that. I'm like, yes, okay. Versatility, we have to stand, we have no choice. Anyway, Anyways, then we move on to an animated now skits. It's where he actually speaks his mind about the album and getting this far in the album and actually explaining him expecting son, which was born on the 18th of September. Congratulations to CASSPER NYOVEST and Tobeka having their firstborn son, little Mufusa, who is Simba. And 13th of September, it's very iconic, child, so applause to you, good sir. Then we move on to Friday Night, a song which actually samples the legendary song Praise Mabri, which samples from Weekend Special by Brenda Fassie and something Soweto is on the song. And the song is mixed. Okay, it kind of reminds me of Baby Girl, Baby Girl, give me joy and excitement, but with the low register and more toned down beat. Because and something Soweto is doing his things on the song. Baby yo 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 yo. Ciao. I mean, you have to like the song. It's a vibe. So if you haven't listened to this album or the song, please, child, you know what you're gonna do. Bless thy ears. Very very soon. Then we move on to such. This song right here, how does it feel, which features Langa Mavuso. Wait, for a moment I would like us to applaud Langa Mavuso for this. Vocals, a vocal king, we have to stand. The song is soft, toned down, giving me 50 Shades of something vibes. I know 50 Shades, if there's any other 50 Shades coming out, I think the song should be there because it gives you a fun, sexy beat, gives you a moment where you just feel good about yourself. Even though the message doesn't really reflect that, because I think it's about exes, and so truly one of the great songs on this very project. And then we go on. I didn't think this could happen in every day of my life. I never thought Kiss My Youngest and Anthony Hamilton in one song, Egyptian Cotton, a song which a CASSPER actually speaks his mind. I mean, this album is where CASSPER speaks his mind. He expresses his mind. People are talking about me whilst I'm sleeping in Egyptian Cotton, and Anthony Hamilton does no different because he comes through with the vocals and slays the track. So khuli. Okay, the CASSPER are actually gonna give you a great song, which is very very nice. So I actually applaud that CASSPER is actually collaborating with one of the greats in R&B music, and which is truly a great milestone and significant. What's the word? Signifying. So actually putting his name in the gold list. So already got that. And then we go on to a song which is titled Nobody Knows, which features CASSPER NYOVEST, bass, sensitivity, and a whole lot of people. So the song is where actually it speaks about the black culture and how it's like being black. But I'm not sure if I'm reaching. Does it relate to the Black Lives Matter movement? I think so in some parts, because that sensitivity actually is there on the song explaining how the first thing that people did wrong is that they labeled them as colored, but they kind of discredits them about being black, because people are, but we are all unified as one. We are all Africans at this point. So the song is truly something which you should listen to it, dissect it line by line, and then listen. That's very very important in this album, to understand the full content of the song so you don't misinterpret it. So and then we move on to another something Soweto collaboration, a song titled Ngwanesu. Well, I have to say I didn't expect something Soweto and a trap beat, because but CASSPER did actually explain that he initially wanted Java on this song, but because of certain issues which were not really clarified, it didn't happen. But something Soweto came and did this thing on this song, which we have to applaud. A very very versatile king. So I'm single too good for that. Titled Amademoni with Tweezy. You already know how I feel about the song. If you don't, please scroll down my videos and check out that reaction video for both the music video and the song. And then we go on to my personal favorites. Well, Miss Nadia Nakai, Miss Nadia Nakai. The thing that you did on Hyponized, ciao. I was like, man, those verses right there, very sexually inclined. I must really tell you at that point, because wow. But anyways, it's a song about applauding great women and actually appreciating your partner. But I did think okay, tell me if I'm reaching. This song, I think it samples 50 Cent and Justin Timberlake's collaboration. Let me hear what you think.
Look at her hips. Look at her hips. Your hips, your thighs, it got me hypnotized. Let me tell you, your hips, your thighs, it got me hypnotized. Let me tell you.
Right? If you heard it, especially the chorus, the lower bass of that song, kind of does sample that, but you know, we have no choice but to start. And then we move on to Ses'Fikile, a song which CASSPER actually corroborated with Phantom Steeze. Well, another part. This song sounds way too familiar to Ballin'.
Hey, Pulla hey, pulla libanaba, hey, donna sazoka, hey, uba jealous Ses'Fikile, yeah, Ses'Fikile, uba jealous Ses'Fikile, yeah. I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now a nigga can't answer call cause I'm balling.
Right? But anyways, it's another sample song. I think, well, it's a song about actually being the life of the party and actually coming to the party and actually being the party. And Nokuthula, I mean, life. Busiswa's verse. What I don't understand is that. But anyways, let's skip that. Busiswa came and did his thing. Came and did her thing rather on a trap beat, which I thought maybe they were doing something like. But CASSPER was just nah. Let's get Busiswa rapping. I mean, I think she made the song actually great as it was already, and truly is a great song. I think this is the next hit CASSPER has in his bag because the song is great. Collaboration with Pro Kid, CASSPER NYOVEST and Pro Kid, a song titled Isinkwa. Isinkwa is actually, I think it's a metaphor used for getting the bag at some point, because it says something like there's a Isinkwa there and feeling stand. It's about you being inspired and actually getting the bag on yourself, seeing the bag, actually being determined to get the bag, manifesting it into your life. Celebrate with CASSPER NYOVEST, Tellaman&African Gospel choir. Tell people to play at their celebrations, either an engagement party or birthday celebration, graduation celebration, wedding, everything. It's a song which just celebrates us. I think it's best played at family reunions, gives me that vibe, and it's a great song. So once again, I haven't had a bad song on this album thus far. Also with Zola 7. If you think you haven't seen my reaction on this song, just do one thing. Scroll down, check that out, because I already reacted to the song. Before that, the first official single for this album, the mother who birthed out all these children and gave us good hope. I mean, CASSPER NYOVEST came with the whole hip hop theme and hip hop and he actually made his mark. So good for that. It's still a hit still today, and the opinion hasn't changed. Then we have Nyuku remix. Nyuku remix is actually where we feature Chana and WHP, may his soul rest in peace, Jabba. So Nyuku remix, there's a song on Tuto titled Nyuku. I think, yeah, it kind of remixes that, and it's a continuation for that. I think that was really great because I think the song was really underrated on the album. Do I think it's a hit? Obvious. I think it's one of the great albums CASSPER has made. So let me tell you one of my favorites from this album. We have Shengiwe, To Whom It May Concern, One of One, Loco, Friday Night, How Does It Feel, Egyptian Cotton, Ngwanesu, Nokuthula, Amademoni, Hyponized, Ses'Fikile, Celebrate, Bonginkosi, and good for that. So out of 21 tracks, I actually like 15. Well, truly a hit. So please comment down in the comment section below and tell me what you think about your album. Do you think it's CASSPER NYOVEST's best album, or do you think Twitter still remains the superior? What I know about this album, and I feel like it's a combination between Tulufelo and Tuto. I can get both of these albums combined. Gives me that vibe from actually track listing and from the tracks themselves. They give me Tulufelo vibes and Tuto vibes, and I think this is why A.M.N now it's such a hit and it's such a classic. So do you like the album? Tell me some of your favorites. Comment down in the comment section below and tell me which are your favorites from this album. And are you streaming it or are you pressing it? So that's another issue we have to discuss on this platform. And be sure to listen to this album every flipping day because it's such a mood. It makes me so happy. Ever since it dropped, I haven't stopped listening to it in full album content. So yeah, I think CASSPER NYOVEST truly did his best on this one. And with all that being said, my name is Nasir Loaded. Thank you. Please come again.